In my younger days, I did not know or care for prostitutes because I was always in and out of relationships. One relationship in today, within a month, I was in another relationship. The side of town I lived on, prostitution was not big when I lived around Edenville and Winter Park. That area, you might find a female that need extra money, so she walked the main strip through Edenville, or you might get lucky and catch a good-looking female that was just released from Lakeside, now willing to do whatever for a ride back to Orlando. When I see a lot of people with good jobs get arrested for picking up prostitutes around Orlando, that had me asking what is in Orlando that is not around my area. It got so bad until Orlando police was doing stings to catch people that were picking up prostitutes. When I heard about former Orlando Magic star Nick Anderson was accused of raping a prostitute on Paramore, that was enough for me to sneak to Orlando to see how the prostitute looked in Orlando. I couldn't picture a female looking good enough for Nick Anderson to think about sleeping with on Paramore, because that is the hood where you find nothing but trash. Once I started driving to Orlando every blue moon, I seen what was really going on. Down OBT, every street from Gore all the way past the Florida Mall, every street had a good looking prostitute ready to do business. I was pulled over a few times for stopping on the side of the road for chatting with different prostitutes, but never been caught in the act while doing business with the prostitutes. Over the years, I developed a mindset any female out walking the street in something sexy after dark until the sun come up, she might be turning tricks for money. One night I was walking to work and a female pulled up on me asking me if I need a ride. I hopped in because I had about 20 minutes of walking. We started small talk. When I asked her what she doing out for in the morning, she said trying to make extra money. I asked how much she tried to make. She wanted 20 for head and 40 to fuck. I really did not have the spare money, but I paid her 20 for head right there in McDonald's parking lot. The head was good even with her constantly stopping to try to talk me into paying her 20 for 20 to fuck. After I said no 3 times, she went on and finished the job at hand, then rushed me out her car to turn another trick. If you have your own vehicle or access to a car whenever you need one, you will get a lot of unexpected pussy everywhere. I know a few females I couldn't fuck then. One night I seen one of them walking. I asked her where she was going. When she got in my car, the entire convo changed. I paid her 20 to smash in the parking lot. Sometimes you run into a lot of crackheads that sell themselves for money to buy drugs. Them I always decline because they selling pussy mean they dope man got tired of fucking them and might done let few cousins fuck without protection. I seen 2 young females walking down the trail. One was too heavy and the other was thick with big breasts. I asked them what they doing out here. The heavyset one said, "You know what we doing, don't play dumb." I admit I knew what was going on. How much? The heavyset chick spoke up again. "I want 30. I cut her off. "I want your homegirl." How much she want? Now the shy one spoke up. "I want 30. I told her to get in. I drove off and enjoyed some small talk as I backed my car behind the business. We hopped in the back seat. She said she ready to give me head. I told her I am not paying 30 for head. I have a condom. When she heard that, she was ready to fuck. We both got naked. I put the condom on and fucked her from the front until she came, then hit her from the back until I came. She gave me her number as I drove her where her homegirls was waiting. We talked on the phone on the regular. She was in town for the weekend turning tricks. She convinced me twice to visit her. The first time was on her job. She brought me breakfast and I gave her 20 to smash in the parking lot of her job. The second time she convinced me to come see her and pay for the room. After she said she would pay 20, she would put 20 in on the room. That when she told me she slept on the floor in her best friend's hotel room. I arrived at the hotel, took her to get some food. When we arrived to the room, I went to pay. She headed to her best friend's room. Once I paid, she was nowhere in sight. Once I was in the room, I told her good licking on putting the 20 in because you did not keep your word. This would be our last time hooking up. After that, I put her legs in the air, then dive in her deep until I got my nut. A while later, I met another female in her early 20s with big breasts and wearing them same spandex black pants. I did a U-turn just to talk to her. Hey, can I get to know you? She said what? I repeated myself again. Can I get to know you? She asked how I wanted to get to know her. I took that as my green light. Get in. I unlocked the door. When she was in my ride, I asked her where she was going. She replied, wherever you going. I told her I am looking for something to fuck. Are you down? She said, yeah, if you got 20 and a condom. I replied, we good, and drove off. While waiting on the light to turn green, I noticed she was looking around. I took advantage of the moment and started feeling on them big breasts. I couldn't wait to see. Once I parked down the side street of all closed businesses, she jumped in the back. I got in the back right behind her and handed her the condom as I took my shorts off. When she seen how hard I was, she sucked me up for about 10 minutes. Then I was hitting it from the front. I had to make her take her breast out for me to suck on the nipples until I got my nut. I think a month later we hooked up again because she needed help getting her hair done. That was our last time hooking up. I have this mindset, anytime a woman asks me to borrow money, I tell them to let me borrow some pussy and head. That usually leads to me buying the pussy for the money she wanted to borrow. Nowadays, nobody that wants to borrow money from you don't plan on paying you back. That's why I work out a deal where they get the money they want and I get a nut. That is what I call an even exchange between two adults. A lot of times I ride around my city at night just to see where or who I run into. I find women that are standing on the corner waiting to trick. Then as I look closer, I see a guy standing not too far from them. Or the tricks I pass up because that dude could be waiting to rob me. So if I don't see women on the corner alone, I pass them up. Some streets I find women that look decent. I turn down the street they on and park. They walk over to me and ask me what's up. If I smell nothing but alcohol on them, I tell them nothing and drive off. Women that are out tricking that smell like they took a bath in a tub full of beer is a major dick killer for me. I don't know how other guys feel about sleeping with women that smell like beer, but me, there's a major turnoff. There's one prostitute I wanted to fuck for a while. I finally caught her walking down the stroll with a snow bunny. I pulled up on them, offered them a ride. We dropped the homegirl off at the hair store and waited because she said she wouldn't be in there long. We talked. That led to me getting some head right there. Then I drove behind the hair store and smashed her. When we was done, we found her homegirl walking down the street. I did business with this older lady I walked up on one night. I asked her what was up. She replied, oh, you want to play with a smile? I told her, yeah. Where you want to go? I followed her to a mechanic shop. She let me tap that ass once a week for 20 every Wednesday until the job I was on cut all my overtime out. I find women that are tricking down side streets around Orlando. Most of the side streets, the wannabe thugs shot the lights out. Them are the streets I pass up because I don't know what to expect. The female could be a he, she, or a trick with someone nearby waiting to rob me and take my ride. Them was two loss I was not willing to take. One time I picked up this trick walking down Old Winter Garden Road. She told me her price. I agreed. I took her to her house. When we pulled up, I seen a lot of young boys out standing around. I knew right away this was a trap house. Once the dude agreed to let us use the room, she told me it would cost another 20. I told her I was good. I am not paying a crackhead 40 to fuck. She talked with the guy again. He agreed to let us in. Once we was in the room, I took my dick out and got myself hard while she hit the dope. By the time she started giving me head, the dealer was at the door. Y'all been in there too long. You have to spend more money. When I heard that, she looked at me. I said, I'm good. I didn't get my nut, but left and made my mind up to never do business with her again. There was this BBW I wanted to fuck that I noticed been on the trail for 2 weeks, tricking. When I stepped to her, she wanted 50. I felt that was too much to fuck a big girl. I walked around a little longer, couldn't find another option. I gave in and I couldn't believe I was about to fuck a big girl on the side of a building for 50 bucks. Once I followed her to the orange end, that is when I found out she had a room. When she started getting naked, I got naked and put the condom on. I smashed her for 10 minutes with me on top. When I asked her to fuck her from the back, she declined, so I kept on hitting it from the front. Another 10 minutes went by. I asked again to fuck her from the back. She said no. I punished her hard as I could from the front until I got my nut. Once I was dressed, I told her that fuck wasn't worth 50 bucks. There won't be a second time.